The Soviet Air Force faced the challenge of flying in freezing winter conditions during World War II, particularly during the 1941 to 1942 winter. The harsh weather conditions, including heavy snowfall and strong winds, significantly impacted military operations, causing deaths from frostbite, hypothermia, and starvation. The winter also presented tactical and strategic challenges for both sides, as they had to deal with frozen rivers, snow-covered roads, and whiteout conditions. Understanding the Soviets' use of winter camouflage allowed them to survive and win in the harsh Eastern Front conditions. The Eastern Front was a test of survival and adaptation for Soviet and German forces who had to adapt their strategies and equipment to cope with extreme weather conditions. Winter camouflage was crucial for both ground and air forces, concealing positions and intentions from the enemy and allowing for surprise attacks and ambushes. Winter camouflage was a strategic strategy used by Soviet aircraft to blend into snowy environments, making them less visible to enemy forces. White paint reduced contrast and disguised the aircraft's shape and size, making them harder to identify and target. Winter camouflage protected aircraft from corrosive effects of snow and ice, covering metal parts and insulating them from cold. It also allowed operational flexibility, enabling aircraft to operate from improvised airfields, conduct surprise attacks, and support ground forces more efficiently. The white paint also allowed aircraft to coordinate with white-clad infantry and tanks. The Soviet aircraft used various winter camouflage schemes, including solid white, which covered the entire aircraft with white paint, leaving only the identification markings and cockpit windows visible. This was effective in areas with heavy snowfall and low visibility, like the Arctic and northern regions of the Soviet Union. However, it made the aircraft more vulnerable to detection in areas with less snow or more contrast, like forests and steppes. White with black stripes was a variation of solid white camouflage, adding black stripes to the wings and fuselage to create a disruptive pattern, suitable for areas with mixed terrain and vegetation. White with green spots was designed to mimic snow-covered trees and bushes, making it more effective in dense vegetation and irregular terrain. During the Winter War against Finland in 1939-1940, Russian aircraft utilized winter camouflage as a strategic strategy. The Polikarpov I-16 fighter, painted white with red stars, was a prime example of winter camouflage, excelling in low temperatures and dogfights. The Ilyushin Il-2 Sturmovik, a heavily armored ground attack aircraft, was also used in battles like Stalingrad, Kursk, and Berlin. Known as the Flying Tank by the Soviets and Black Death by the Germans, it played a crucial role in the war. Winter camouflage is a complex technique that requires constant maintenance and coordination due to its proneness to wear and tear. The white paint, which can be scuffed by dirt, oil, or blood, can expose the aircraft's original color and add extra weight and drag, affecting speed and fuel consumption. Regular repainting and cleaning are necessary, but not always feasible in the field. Visibility concerns arise, as white paint can make it difficult for friendly forces to identify each other, leading to confusion and fire incidents. Therefore, winter camouflage should be complemented with clear identification markings and signals, like red stars, flags, flares, and radio communication. Winter camouflage was a crucial strategy for the Soviet Air Force during the 1941-1942 war against the Axis powers. It allowed the Soviet Union to launch surprise attacks and counterattacks, exploiting the enemy's weaknesses and vulnerabilities. Winter camouflage also enabled more frequent and effective operations, supporting ground forces and disrupting the enemy's supply lines and communication. It also allowed the Soviet Air Force to recover from initial setbacks and losses, regain initiative and momentum. Winter camouflage played a significant role in many successful missions and battles, such as the Battle of Moscow, where white-painted aircraft demonstrated its effectiveness in defending the Soviet Union against the Axis powers. During World War II, winter camouflage techniques evolved due to technological advancements and tactics. Sophisticated patterns and colors, durable materials, and advanced aircraft were used to create deceptive effects. Winter camouflage had a lasting influence on military strategies and equipment, demonstrating its importance in modern warfare. It inspired the development of other types of camouflage, such as desert, jungle, and urban camouflage, used in subsequent conflicts. Winter camouflage also stimulated research and innovation in stealth technology, aiming to reduce aircraft visibility and detectability. Winter camouflage, a key military strategy, enabled the Soviet Air Force to survive extreme conditions on the Eastern Front, gaining a strategic advantage and tactical success. This technique has influenced military aviation, inspiring new developments in camouflage and stealth technology. We appreciate you watching this video about winter Russian aircraft camouflage. We hope you found it useful and instructive, and we appreciate your time and interest. We think that by comprehending historical details like winter camouflage, we may both motivate and challenge ourselves for the future, while also helping us respect and learn from the past. Visit our playlists area to discover more about German, Japanese, and American aircraft, among other historical subjects.